Every summer. The fashion world is always looking for that next big thing, right?
Right.
Something cool, something comfortable.
Always. We've seen so much, from those really bright, spicy girl looks to the very calm Zen-style outfits.
Yeah, exactly. But this year, something genuinely surprising is happening.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
seeing this massive comeback of a fabric that honestly felt pretty old-fashioned for a long time, like hidden away.
Okay, I think I know where you're going with this.
Cotton silk.
Yeah.
Or mianshou in China. It was seen as totally outdated, but now it's suddenly trending, especially with young people.
It is fascinating, a real turnaround.
So that's our deep dive today. We want to figure out why cotton silk is having this huge moment.
Right. What does it say about how people are shopping now? And what's next for it?
We've looked at comments from fashion bloggers, regular shoppers, industry folks, trying to get the whole story.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's unpack this then. How did this forgotten fabric suddenly become the must-have for summer?
Well, I think a big piece of the puzzle is the price. It's just incredibly cheap.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Like, we're talking 9.9 yuan with free shipping sometimes for one piece.
Or maybe 30 yuan for a whole set. It's astonishingly low.
Compare that to, say, Lululemon, which costs hundreds, or even those fancy sun-protective shirts.
Exactly. There's this quote from a consumer, Sasha. She put it really well. She said, "It's just the price of a cup of milk tea or watermelon, no heartache to buy."
Uh-huh. Yeah, that definitely lowers the barrier to entry. It's like, why not try it? Almost zero risk.
It's that instant gratification, that little dopamine hit for your wallet,
But it can't just be the price, surely. People won't wear uncomfortable clothes no matter how cheap.
No, absolutely not. And that's the other key factor, the comfort and practicality.
Sasha mentioned that too, didn't she? She's usually into high fashion, but found this stuff amazing.
Yeah, she said it's more sweat absorbent than pure cotton, more breathable than quick dry fabrics.
Wow, better than pure cotton quick dry. That's a bold claim.
Apparently so. Plus, it doesn't really fade or lose its shape, and she said it feels like wearing a small fan.
Okay, a small fan sounds pretty good in the summer heat.
Right. What's fascinating here is how its inherent practical advantages are being rediscovered. It's not just about how it looks.
Yeah, that's interesting. These qualities were always there, but maybe overshadowed by newer, maybe flashier materials.
Precisely. Its core properties, breathability, absorbency, comfort, they're exactly what people actually need in hot weather, especially if they're prioritizing function now.
But cotton silk has been around forever. Why now? What shifted in people's heads to make them rediscover it, beyond just the practical stuff?
Well, it ties into a bigger shift in aesthetics, I think, towards effortless chic, maybe, more relaxed aesthetic.
Okay, effortless chic. How does cotton silk fit that?
It's natural drape, the simple cuts. They actually give it this perceived advanced or even high-end feel, believe it or not.
Huh. So the opposite of trying too hard, like unlike superstructured clothes or high heels.
Exactly that. It's kind of a rejection of deliberately stiff or uncomfortable clothing. Think high heels, shapewear, that sort of thing.
Right, so it's pushing back against maybe exquisite minimalism or those consumption traps we hear about. People want authenticity.
Yes, authenticity, freedom, comfort. It's about not wanting to be, as Sasha put it, that big sucker again, paying huge markups for brand names.
That quote really stuck with me. Why wear Lululemon? Cotton silk is the god of summer. She sounds converted.
Totally. And she started recommending it to all her friends in Beijing. It's interesting, too, because her dad, back in his county town, has apparently worn cotton silk for ages.
Oh, really? So it's like a family tradition meeting a new trend. Why did her dad like it?
Same reasons, really. Breathability, durability. She said he's worn some pieces for over 10 years.
Wow. Okay, so durability is another plus. And it's not just a big city thing either, you mentioned.
Definitely not. It's booming in smaller cities, county towns too. Sasha's classmate, apparently influenced by short videos, and Pinduoduo.
Pinduoduo, yeah, the e-commerce platform known for low prices.
Right. She bought 4 pieces for less than 100 yuan.
4 pieces. That's incredible value.
And it shows a real shift in thinking for her classmate. She used to think more expensive is better. But now she values high-cost performance, comfort, human-centered design, and still good aesthetics. It's a more rounded view.
That speaks volumes, doesn't it? It's not just about being cheap, it's about being smart and comfortable.
Exactly. And the social media buzz backs this up. The numbers are wild.
Yeah, tell me about those again. Over 30,000 notes on Xiaohongshu?
And 390 million views on Douyin.
390 million. Okay, that's massive.
And the comments people leave. Things like, a silent purchase, suggesting it's so obvious you just buy it without fuss.
Or 15 yuan cotton silk magic pants are the ceiling of the relaxed aesthetic.
Yeah,
Love that.
Me too. And the classic one. As the old saying goes, no cotton silk, no summer. It's become embedded, almost like a folk saying revived.
So clearly it's gone from the dusty bin to top stream, as they say. Huge trend.
Absolutely.
Let's dig into that comeback story a bit more. You mentioned its history.
Right. So cotton silk, technically viscose staple fiber, was the go-to summer fabric in China back in the 80s and 90s.
Before all the synthetic stuff took over.
Exactly. It was just what people wore in summer, a household staple.
So what happened? Why did it fall out of favor?
Well, newer materials came along, chemical fibers, modal, things that seemed more modern, maybe easier to care for in some ways.
But cotton silk got labeled old-fashioned.
Pretty much. It got relegated to, like, pajamas or sleepwear. Just seemed outdated.
But now the wheels turned. And you said it's not just nostalgia driving this.
No, definitely not. That's a key point from Lin Ji, the designer. Modern cotton silk isn't just a rehash of the old stuff.
How so?
The cuts are updated, the color palettes are more contemporary, there are new design details.
Like what?
Things like asymmetrical designs, using it for Chinese-style button-up tops, even dresses inspired by the Cheongsam. It breaks that grandma's clothes stereotype.
Okay, so it's genuinely evolved. That makes sense.
And there's another angle. Quiet luxury.
Ah, right. That trend favoring understated quality material.
Precisely. Cotton silk, with its matte texture and potential for minimalist design, fits right in. It feels low-key, natural.
And it works well in what some call a consumption downgrade environment. Right, people being more careful with money.
Perfectly. It offers that quality feel, that individuality, but at a tiny fraction of the cost of branded cottons, like maybe a third or half the price of Uniqlo.
Which brings us back to e-commerce. The scale online is just nuts.
It really is. You have examples like that Qingdao Cotton Silk Factory blogger.
Yeah, nearly 400,000 followers, selling 40,000 sets a day.
At 39.9 yuan. And on Pinduoduo, over 5 million orders. Plus that planted grass metric.
Right. 100,000 recommendations. That's powerful social proof.
Huge. And Douyin showing tens of thousands of sales, 97% positive reviews. It's an online phenomenon.
So if we step back and look at the bigger picture, what does this online explosion tell us?
I mean, it really shows how digital platforms can breathe new life into traditional products.
By reaching new audiences.
Exactly. Reaching a younger, price-savvy, but still trend-aware audience. Geography doesn't matter online. Discovery is easy, buying is frictionless.
That makes a lot of sense. But if it's so popular and selling so well online, why aren't the big fashion brands jumping all over this? What's stopping them?
Well, I think its popularity speaks to this whole anti-exquisite idea we touched on.
Right, rejecting that high-maintenance, maybe overly polished look.
Yeah, that exquisite asceticism. People are prioritizing real comfort. And cotton silk also fits with ideas like slow consumption because it's apparently quite durable.
Like Sasha's dad wearing it for a decade.
Exactly, making the most of things. So it's tapping into these broader shifts, valuing comfort over looks, sustainability over fast fashion, maybe more confidence in local culture versus just Western brands.
Even while keeping an eye on aesthetics, despite maybe tighter budgets.
Right, it's not about sacrificing style, it's about finding it in different, perhaps more grounded places.
So what are the takeaways for the fashion industry then?
A few key things, I think. First, innovation often means going back to the core value. What does the product do well? Amplify that. For cotton silk, it's comfort, breathability.
Okay, core value. What else?
Emotional connection. Don't underestimate the power of collective memory or cultural resonance, even with young people. It can be powerful.
Connecting to the past, but in a fresh way.
Yes. And finally, pricing. In this climate, maybe moderate premium plus long-term value is the sweet spot. Not rock bottom necessarily, but fair value that lasts.
That's a good point. But isn't there a risk if quality control isn't there, that moderate premium could just feel like a ripoff, couldn't it? It might damage the trust built by the current low prices.
That's a really crucial point, actually, and it leads directly into the challenges cotton silk faces.
Okay, let's talk about those. But first, that Lin Ji quote summarizing the lifestyle aspect.
Oh, right. It was good. Choosing cotton silk means less restraint, more authenticity, less overconsumption, more consumer responsibility, less blind following, more creative transformation of local wisdom.
That sums it up nicely. It's more than just clothes.
It definitely signifies a choice, a mindset.
Okay, but the downsides. It can't all be perfect. What are the catches?
There are definitely some. The material itself has inherent drawbacks.
Like what? Sasha mentioned issues, right?
Yeah. First wash fading can happen, and shrinkage is a real thing, about 6% apparently.
6%, that's quite a bit. Sasha's pants turned into capris.
Huh, yeah, that was your experience. Sellers often tell you to buy a size up because of it.
Okay, good to know.
What else?
It also has poor acid resistance, apparently, and limited ductility or stretch. These are some reasons it fell out of favor before.
So, material limitations are one challenge. What else?
Market quality is a big one. Because it's exploded so fast, there are tons of white label products out there.
Meaning generic stuff, potentially inconsistent quality?
Exactly. Lots of different factories, maybe not much oversight. So consumers report issues like, rough stitching, loose threads, just general quality problems sometimes.
Leading to returns and maybe frustration, for sure. And this raises that critical question. For cotton silk to last, quality assurance is key.
So maybe there is a role for established brands, even if it means slightly higher prices.
Potentially, yes. Brands bring that quality control, consistency, better distribution channels. It's a trade-off.
So the goal shouldn't just be riding this wave of popularity.
No, it needs to be about ensuring the long-term health and vitality of this old national product. It needs sustainable quality.
That makes sense. Like Sasha concluded, maybe that's the real lesson here for both shoppers and businesses.
I think so. Quality and value need to go hand in hand for this to be more than just a fleeting trend.
Absolutely. Which, really leaves us with a final thought to chew on. Given this clear hunger for comfort, for real value, for authenticity, what other seemingly unfashionable or overlooked things might be due for a comeback?
That's a great question. What other hidden gems are out there waiting to be rediscovered?
Yeah, what practical, maybe slightly forgotten items hold values that people are suddenly ready to embrace again? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?